Hello, M&Ms. I'm Mike. This is my lovely wife, Melissa. It's been a hot summer so far. Speaking of hot, the Phillies have been pretty hot too, except for that stinky series they had against the Mets over the weekend. But we're pushing for the playoffs, and so Melissa and I are wearing our Phillies garb today. So go Phils.
Go Phils.
Mornings are starting to get a little cooler. You can feel fall, September weather starting to creep in just around the corner. We hope you've all had an opportunity to take some time off over the summer. And if you haven't, hopefully you've got some time planned for the fall. We've got some great stuff to talk to you about today. So let's get started.
Okay. Well, when last we spoke, we were getting ready to send out our employee survey. We had a good response to the survey, and we want to thank everyone who took the time to answer it. We especially appreciate the extra feedback that many of you gave us. We also appreciate your honesty, and we're going to use all of that feedback to make things better at M&M Clippers. Now, some of your comments were specific to your salons, so we will work with that on a salon-by-salon basis, but we are going to talk about the feedback that is relative to M&M Clippers overall and some of the things that we are planning to do. There were three recurring themes in your survey responses. One, work-life balance has become more important than ever. Two, inflation is hitting everyone and pay is not stretching as far. And three, many of you would like better communication. First, relating to overall company and Great Clips happenings and events. And second, by having upper management get more direct feedback from stylists. We also have a clear understanding of which benefits are important to most of you, or to a majority of the people who answered the survey. Tied for the most important benefits were medical, which we do offer, and a 401k or retirement plan. After that was paid time off, and just below that was dental benefits. Back to you, Mike.
Back to me. So, again, I'm the finance guy, so I'll get on my finance soapbox. I'm sure, as all of you know, everything we do to improve comp and benefits has a cost to the company. And so we've been working hard to try and figure out how to spend the money the best way that results in the most significant improvement for all of you while keeping the company financially stable. We are still evaluating possible improvements to our offerings, but we have made some decisions. So we wanted to take time today in our video to let you in on those. And so today we're going to talk specifically about improvement in 4 areas. They are a 401k/retirement plan, improvements to our paid time off policy, a new bereavement benefit, and an improvement to our current product commission policy as well. As we continue to discuss further changes to our comp and benefits program, we will continue to update you guys in future videos. So, number 1, we have decided that we will be offering a 401k or retirement program. As you know, or as many of you might know, we had one almost ready to go, and then COVID hit and it shut everything down. So we have to start all over from scratch, and it does require a significant amount of work and setup and forms to be completed by everyone that wants to participate in the plan. We will give you an update on our progress in our next video, but our target for the plan being available for contributions is the beginning of the new year. So that's the very first announcement. So we are I'm going to start working on putting together a 401k/retirement program for the company.
You got a lot to do.
I do. We will also be improving our current paid time off policy in 2 ways. We will be increasing the amount of PTO each employee earns every year. Currently, in years 1 through 3, if someone averages 40 hours a week, they earn about 40 hours of vacation, which is essentially about a week of pay. A part-timer that works 20 hours a week will earn about 20 hours of vacation. So for them, it's about a week's worth of pay. So Essentially, the current policy was about a week's worth of pay a year for employees who work 1 to 3 years. We received feedback that it would help to have some additional paid time off for sick or personal reasons, so if those things happen during the year, employees didn't have to cut into their vacation time. So, under the new plan, employees who average 40 hours per week will now get an extra 16 hours of PTO per year. Sorry about that. And employees who average 20 hours per week, they will now get an extra 8 hours per year. So again, it's about, if you're averaging 4 hours a week, that's about 2 extra days. If you're averaging 8 hours, if you're averaging 20 hours a week, that's about 2 days. So this will allow everyone to have some extra PTO for sick and personal time that they can use without cutting into what they might be trying to save for a summer vacation. So improvement number 1.
Extra time.
Extra time. Improvement number 2. Currently, we have 2 PTO accrual levels for full-timers. Years 1 through 3, as I explained before, you essentially get 1 week of PTO based on your average hours of work. And for years 4 and beyond, we were given 2 weeks, essentially 2 weeks of PTO for your average hours work per week. We're now going to add a 3rd level. So now starting in year 7 and beyond, you will earn 3 weeks of PTO. So 1 through 3 will be the same. 4 through 7 now will be what it is today, which is 2 weeks. And from year 7 and beyond, full-timers will earn 3 weeks worth of PTO. Currently, our part-timers only have a single PTO accrual level. So no matter how long our part-timers are with us, they're only accruing a week's worth of vacation. We, based on survey results, we also felt it was pretty important to give our part-timers higher level of PTO as well, based again on their years of service. So part-timers will now be included in all 3 levels. They will earn what they're earning today, years 1 through 3. Years 4 through 7, they will earn essentially a 2-week vacation to pay, and then from 7 and on it'll be 3. Just remember that PTO is based on hours worked. So if you're only working an average of 10 hours a week, that means 3 weeks of 10 hours a week, right? It's not 3-5 full days. So, but I think that's pretty good, huh?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Cool. I stumbled through that pretty well.
That's okay. It's a lot. It's a lot to discuss or explain.
All of these changes to our PTO policy require changes to our payroll system that does all the accruals. So these will be implemented and take effect beginning on September 3rd, and will first be seen in your paycheck dated September 23rd. So by the end of September, you'll see all the new accruals showing up on your paycheck, and you should see extra PTO start accruing for your guys to help improve work-life balance.
Yeah, I'm hoping you're all happy about that.
Right.
We think that's a good thing. So we are also adding a bereavement benefit. That is pay to help you cover some of the time that you are unable to work your scheduled shifts due to a death in your immediate family. Now, we're defining immediate family to be a spouse, a child, a parent, a sibling, or a grandparent. We will provide up to 16 hours of pay for full-timers and up to 8 hours of pay for part-timers. And this benefit will begin immediately. We will explain how you let us know. All of these policy changes, the PTO, the bereavement, we will have to document, make changes to our current documentation, and we will send it out so that everyone has a copy of the amended policies. But we think
includes updates to the employee handbook and
updates to the employee handbook. Everyone will get it. Everyone will have an update and understand all the changes. So hopefully we know how hard of a time it is when you lose a family member, and we hope that this helps in some way for when you are not able to be in during that time and gives you time with your family. So that's it for PTO and bereavement. Oh, wait, I have one more thing. Sorry, I got one more thing. So let's talk products. We feel that product recommendations are important. We know it's a way for you to demonstrate your knowledge and your professionalism as a hairstylist. And when you do make product recommendations to customers, it increases their confidence in you and their confidence in Great Clips. Now, not every customer is ready to buy a product on every visit, but it is a proven fact that the more recommendations you make, the higher product sales you will have. So our product plan has been a flat rate of 10%, meaning it did not matter how much product you sold or how much you sold in relation to your service sales, you got 10% of whatever you sold. So if you sold $50 in products, you got $5. To reward stylists who have higher product sales, we are improving our plan and increasing the product commission for higher levels of sales. Now, you will still receive 10% commission when you achieve 0 to 3.9% product sales. That is the same as the current plan. However, if your product sales are 4 to 9.9% of your service sales, you will now get 15% commission. And there's a third level. If your product sales are 10% or higher as a percentage of your service sales, you will now get 20% commission.
Yeah.
So under this new plan, if your product percentage is between 4 and 9.9%, your commission will be 1.5 times the bonus under the current plan. And if your product percentage is 10% or higher, your commission will now be double what it is under the current bonus plan. So we feel like that is a great way to reward our stylists, and we do feel that product recommendations are important to your overall service to our customers. So hopefully we're going to start seeing this in all of your product sales and all of your paychecks.
That's all we have today,
That's
right?
all we got. Yeah,
That's all I have. We're trying to keep them a little shorter to watch, easier to watch.
Yeah.
Please tell your coworkers to watch them too. I mean, it's good to see me stumble through stuff that I just stumbled through. I'm sure that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
We'll be back in touch on other things we are considering, and to give you an update on 401k progress. Let's live our core values of respect, teamwork, integrity, all in, giving back, and fun/happy. And let's try and make our M&M's Clippers vision a reality, to build a family where M&M's love to work and the customers love to visit. Our stylists shine by making every customer feel great as they leave our chair. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.
And
go Phils.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks.